It wasn't in there.
All of a sudden, there was a pin. And all of a sudden, we're live. And all of a sudden, there's people in the chat. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the Thursday night live stream where we answer your questions. And we're also going to talk about a subject. I asked ChatGPT this afternoon.
I don't even know what the subject is. What are we?
I know, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So I asked ChatGPT this afternoon, what is the hottest guitar topic on YouTube this week? And it is, should YouTubers have guitar brands?
Oops.
Well, we're gonna talk about it because it's not. I think the answer is no. Well, I think,
but
it's not no. It's nuanced. So we're gonna get into it because there's a lot of real judgy people on the internet about this stuff because the guitar samurai guy, he just came out with a brand.
Who?
I'll show you later. And a couple other people have very recently. And but there's different ways to do it. I own a guitar company is not always a thing. And so we're gonna talk about that. My guitar company, they keep saying, yes, this is my guitar. This is the first guitar from my new guitar company. Okay, calm down. So we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, so
okay.
That's gonna be a thing. We'll chat about that.
He said mics aren't working.
Oh.
Alex said mics aren't working.
Sorry. Thank you.
It's fixed now. Okay.
Are they?
Yeah, they're fixed now. Okay, so we're also going to answer a bunch of questions from Patreon because YouTube members and Patreon members, if you just hit the little join thing right down there or use that scanny code or go to any of those websites right there, then you can ask questions ahead of time and all the other fun stuff that we've got going on Patreon lately, which is pretty cool too. These are all ad-free live streams. We don't run ads during the live streams, so if you want to support the channel, you can use a super chat when you ask a question, which is cool. You don't have to, but you can. Also, at DylanTalksTone, we have a bunch of neat stuff going right now. We have been working on some really cool stuff. We just brought on black chrome as a humbucker option because black chrome, I hate black hardware because it looks super chalky. And I finally found a company that will give me a really nice quality black chrome, which I really, really like. And when you engrave it with a paisley or with a Van Halen pattern or with whatever you want, your mom's name or her face, we could put like a tramp stamp of your girlfriend on your pickup, girlfriend's name. We could do like a tramp stamp on the lower bottom part of the pickup. That'd be kind of funny.
Of your girlfriend?
Of girlfriend's name or something. I don't know.
You need to Google tramp stamps.
No.
See what
I know.
Butterfly and the little.
No, I know. All that stuff. Barbed wire.
That's so bad.
Anyway, we could do whatever you want. So we can engrave all that stuff. We've been playing around with a bunch of neat stuff lately. So check it out. If you go to the website and you are like, hey, I have an idea, but I don't see it. Or can you do this or that? Just shoot me a message and we'll make you something cool. Also, I wanted to mention real quick, because we make pickups. That's what we do. That's what our real job is. For those of you that are just finding a channel for the first time. And we also have our second channel, Dylan Talks Tone, the number 2. So Dylan Talks Tone 2, where we go through comments and chat about stuff that doesn't, it's still guitar stuff, but it doesn't totally fit here. So we kind of do that, which is super fun. So go check that out as well. So, what's going on in the comments over there?
Everybody's saying hey to each other.
Cool.
Essentially. Stu Cromie said Cindy Guitars is very good. Seen her first on Rhett Scholl's channel.
Oh, okay.
BC Rich 581 says I'm always in favor of more choice for the consumer and don't really see it as a bad idea, even though they are usually contract builds from Cortec.
Yep.
Vinny's World says, I think YouTuber or not, a brand is only as good as the founder wants it to be. Excuse me. Smart Alex said, I don't like Samurai's guitar, personally, the shape priced nicely, though, compared to Badlands.
There's a reason for that. We're going to get into that.
Timothy Ziegler says, living in Colombia, the only experience I've had with a YouTube guitar was, I was pleased with servicing a Texas Toast guitar that was visiting the country. It was amazing. The quality was amazing.
Excellent.
We do have a super chat.
Okay.
I don't know what button to push.
That one right there.
Dastardly Dave says, ad-free is always cool.
Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate that. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and go through our Patreon questions.
We have 2 more.
Oh.
Like that are just in here.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Lose them.
Yeah.
Ricky DeLeo says, Telecasters, what gives them that twang? They are single coil pickups, much like Strats, but so very different. Why? Dead train gone?
I don't know what that means. Well, the Telecaster pickups are actually quite different. Their construction is quite different, and they have a steel base plate on the bottom on the bridge pickup that changes everything. And they're a different shape and different height and everything. So yeah, they actually are quite different.
We have another super chat.
Excellent.
Tazzy Tim says, Brianna, your guitar rocks. Thank you. And thanks for the super chat.
Yeah.
Stu Crombie says, I'd like Dylan to do a cheap pocket knife etched for my cousin in Anglo-Saxon art. It looks a bit like Celtic, but different. He was 50 and lives on a canal boat now.
Oh, that's neat. Let's talk about that during the off-topic hour, etching pocket knives, because we actually have a couple in stock that we could do that with. So we'll talk about that during the off-topic hour. I am writing it down right now. Let's go ahead and go through our Patreon questions, and then we'll get back to this whole YouTuber guitar thing.
Not that.
It'll be the first 3, I think. There you go.
See, on topic, are your Widowmakers a standard size or a bit larger? Do they fit a Fender Telecaster pickguard?
They are exactly the same size. They are Telecaster pickups.
Shane, third question. Am I going out of order?
No, I put them in backwards.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Jazzmaster again. One person suggested turning the volume off, the rhythm, and use it as a kill switch. How problematic is it to use switches as kill switches when they are not originally designed to do this?
So the trick behind a kill switch is what you want to do. You can use it.
Dirt bike?
Yeah. Like a kill switch. Yep, exactly. Same thing. But the way you want to do it is you don't want to open the connection and then close it again. So what I mean by that is you don't want when you flip the switch, you don't want it to open a connection, because when you close it again, it'll make a pop. What you want to do is you want to short the hot to ground, and that will kill it. And then when you unshort it, open it back up, it will not pop. So we have a video about this on the channel. Basically, what you don't want to do, what you want to do is you want to take a hot wire, your output jack wire, and you basically want to take a switch that shorts the output jack to the ground. And then when you release it, it lets it go, and it won't pop. There you go. That's the specialty there.
Second question. I impulse bought a classic vibe lefty Jazzmaster, so I am binge watching videos on how to use the darn thing. One person says you can take out the rhythm circuit and replace it with a distortion circuit. How complicated is that mod, and is it even worth it?
I have never even heard of that. That sounds neat, and there is room to do something like that up there, but I would think that you would have to pick the right circuit, and it might be a little bit of a finagle, but I could see that being cool, though. Hey, can you go play in there? Thank you.
Robert says, hello, Leslie, Brianna, and Dylan. I've mentioned that I installed the P90s in an Epiphone Wilshire and tuned it to Nashville tuning. What fun. Something a little different is in testing. I also use my POG to move it all up an octave and then down an octave. Nobody on the record was doing that part. Thank you for encouraging us to just try it. I'll catch up tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. That's really neat. Yeah, so what he did is Nashville tuning. So basically he put skinny strings on his regular guitar and tuned them up a whole octave. So it's basically like you would play the entire guitar, but starting at the 12th fret, but the whole guitar is that. So it's way higher. Yeah, it's really neat. They call it Nashville tuning because they'll do it on acoustic guitars, and it sounds. The idea is that it sounds like when you play it next to another guitar, it sounds like a 12 string, but bigger because it's two whole guitars. Hey guys, I'm serious, man. Can we go play with squeaky toys somewhere else? We even have an extra person to help you with that tonight.
Not extra. She lives here.
No, I know, but I'm just saying we have more people to be able to manage dogs tonight. And still,
We have
Super chat.
Chat. Is it this button?
It's that red one.
Okay.
Yep.
Dan and Dradis?
Mhm.
Dradis?
Yep.
Says Brianna, great job on the guitar build and pickups. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. You ready for another one?
Yep.
Charles says, good evening, Leslie and Dylan. Thank you for sharing your evening with us. Rob says, hello, Leslie, Brianna, and Dylan. The good news is my son is playing guitar again and taking lessons at school. The bad news is he has reclaimed the P90 Mustang after 3+ years. Now I need my own P90 guitar again. I'm leaning towards a G&L Fallout, one of Leo's last offset designs, 25.5-inch scale.
Mm-hmm.
P90 in the neck and humbucker on the bridge. Thoughts?
That sounds awesome. And actually, if you wanted to do two P90s, you could put a humbucker size P90 in it and then another P90, and that would be super cool. I dig that a lot. That's a great idea. And that's a neat guitar, actually.
And then Shane says, good morning and congrats on Brianna's new guitar. Several questions tonight. First question, Phil McKnight in his latest deep dive said putting a maple cap on a basswood body makes it resonate more. Do you agree, or are these meaningless concepts being thrown around?
Basswood is a very light, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Who cares? No, it isn't. It's basswood because it's fish.
Okay, well, maybe I was thinking about some context clues here.
Okay, so right. So I think it's dumb. I mean, it might make the guitar feel different because it'll definitely change the weight, change the stiffness of the body. So, is it going to really affect the guitar a lot? Not really. I mean, that would presuppose that basswood has some sort of thing that you don't like, and people say it because it's kind of cheap wood, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't think it's a big deal.
I think that was
The last one until off topic, maybe?
I think so.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
Doc Sultan says, don't love it or hate it, but it's his guitar in name only, built to a price by a third party like Court is this case. It's not the same as a handmade instrument like yours or Texas Toast guitar.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So, okay, there's a few different ways that this can happen. What basically is probably happen? I don't know. I don't know because I didn't do a ton of research on everything, but I do know how this works. So when anybody with any amount of, so first of all, you can start a guitar company by calling up World Music or any of those brands in Korea or any plant in China or anybody and slapping down 30 grand, 30 or 40,000 bucks and say, hey, this is going to be called Phil Bob the Church Bus Driver Guitars, and we are going to make these tele copies, and they're going to be awesome, and it's going to have my name on it, and you can do that. It's basically just an MOQ, like a minimum order quantity, and next thing you know, you have a guitar company, but you don't. You actually don't have a guitar company. You just bought a bunch of guitars at wholesale, and they put your name on it. Now, depending on the deal, can you have more design, autonomy there? Can you? Yes. The answer is yes. You can say, well, I want a custom shape. Well, a custom shape, you guys, I'm serious, dude. It would be cool if they just chilled out, but they're being really dumb. Hey, buddy. Hey, come here. Hi. There you go. How's it going? Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. There you go. So you can basically buy some space at a factory, and you can, next thing you know, you have a guitar company. The other thing that can happen is somebody, I know that there was another guitar YouTuber who had Harley Benton call him and say, we're going to give you a signature model. Signature models are interesting. Basically, all they are is an already existing model that might be modded a little bit to suit a particular player. That's what a John Mayer guitar is. And then they charge actually a premium over the regular guitar so that the player gets a royalty based on sales. So let's say, like the John Mayer Silver Sky, that guitar is probably actually only about, he probably gets about $400 of every one of those guitars. And that's kind of the thing. So he'll get a royalty based on that. Of course, that's not his own brand. That's just a signature model. The trick is that these guys that are doing this aren't actually doing anything. They might have a little design input, but they don't own anything. It's not a company that you own. So Matt and Chris have a guitar company. They own a guitar company. And basically what they do is they rent a building, they buy tools, they have all of this skin in the game. They have overhead. They have all this money in it. Did he just say your dog's a jerk?
Dude, she's along that line.
Yeah, I know. No.
I don't know what he's doing.
You guys need to go.
Go play, baby. Bandit, go.
I don't know why they're being so stupid tonight.
I think he's getting in trouble. He won't go.
So anyway, that's what the problem is that they're not actually building guitars. They don't own a company. This is in a lot of different things. So, for example, if you go to another thing that I see this all the time, and is pocket knives. So if you go to Blade HQ or Knife Center or one of those companies, a big retailer, and go to buy a pocket knife, there's going to be all of these brands, and it's what's a good idea? Everyday EDC makes a pocket knife, but they don't actually. It's probably OEM'd by Best Tech or Kunwu or one of these Chinese, Reich or one of these Chinese companies, and all they do is they just submit their design, and then they own a company. They don't actually do anything, and that's kind of what this stuff is. The reason you have to be careful is because of the service on the backside of the sale. Chances are these guitars are going to be...
They're not really bothering anybody.
Hey. Hi. Your bed's right there. Can you lay in it? Thank you. So they're not, it's no big deal. You just have to understand what you're getting yourself into when you buy one. That you're not actually buying a brand, you're buying a guitar. And then there's other ways to do it too, the way we do it. And I know there's a bunch of other like creators and various people. First of all, we should say, I'm not a YouTuber. Like I'm a pickup builder with a YouTube channel that I use to promote our products. So my income, my well-being and all of my stuff doesn't come from YouTube. It comes from actually creating a product. And that takes priority over everything. We actually create the product. We service the customer. We take care of all the customer service. We, all that stuff. And we've been doing it for 12 years. So the idea with what we've been doing is a collaboration with another company, not because I want to sell 1 million guitars. Now, obviously I do. The two reasons I want to sell guitars, the two reasons that we do a collaboration, the two main reasons we do a collaboration with Texas Toast is, one, I want to promote them.
They're so awesome.
Yes.
They're so much fun to hang out with.
Yes. And their guitars are incredible. Their guitars are incredible. To everybody that says, well, they don't have good demos on the YouTube, buy one.
Class and play it.
Or buy one. Just go buy one. You will not be disappointed. I know that people are like, well, I'm not going to buy a guitar I haven't played. That's crap. Just go buy one. They're amazing. They are amazing instruments.
I think you and I both have videos that's posted somewhere of, he's gonna kill me because I don't remember his name, playing the pink paisley guitar in the parking lot.
Yeah. That guitar's killer.
There's videos. You just have
you just have to look around.
Care.
Yeah, you just have to look around. No, but that one of the reasons we collaborate with them is because I want to promote them. I want them to succeed as a company. It actually has very little to do with me. And to be honest with you, I don't really make money on these guitars that much. Now we make a little for some of the work that we put into them, but it's not a profit center for us, right?
I like hanging out with them.
Exactly. Same here. So we just, we want to promote them. The other thing is that I like having a solid platform that I can count on to put our products in. So, Brianna's new line of pickups here, to put it in this guitar, they sound incredible. And having it as a demo model to be able to do that, to promote what we do, is great. Do I intend to sell 100 guitars a month and, be some kind of big, YouTuber guitar brand? No.
Cool.
It'd be awesome. Because I'm not a YouTuber in the sense of the word that all these other guys are. And B, I'm not a guitar builder, and I don't claim to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We make pickups for a living. And so servicing it I think the biggest thing is the service on the backside. You can't call up the Guitar Samurai guy and be like, hey, there's a problem with my fretwork.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. And that's also why I won't work with just anybody. That's why we won't collaborate with just anybody. We have in the past.
I remember.
And don't mention any names. Didn't go good. It didn't go good. And we are like, no, never again with that person. And so,
Texas Toast is my favorite that
we've ever done anything with. Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's I went to just pick up my guitar. There was no plan necessarily. I sent Matt a text. I was like, hey, I'm coming out there to get the guitar today. Between these points in
times or whatever.
And I went inside. He's for one, he fussed at me because I didn't bring him inside.
The dog.
Yes. He's like, don't you have the dog? I'm like, yeah. He goes, in the car? I'm like, well, yeah. He goes, why? He was mad. That was I
That's
offended
funny.
him because I didn't bring him inside.
That's funny.
They are just very cool people to know and hang out with.
Yeah. And I think that shows in the brand. I think that the passion in the guitars.
They care.
They do. They really care. They really care. And when you are just third-party manufacturing something, man, it's just not the same. Now, I think it's awesome because, in one respect, anytime somebody with any sort of audience promotes a hobby that people then get into as a result of that, that's really cool. Remember when this is really stupid, but remember when Taylor Swift had a fountain pen?
No.
Yeah, she did for a little while. She had the Taylor Swift fountain pen. And I was like, and she allegedly wrote songs with it, Probably didn't, but that's,
Okay.
this is the football player I'm going to break up with next year. That's the name of her next record, I think.
Divorced now. I think they're getting married.
Her and Kansas City Chiefs guy
Yeah.
are getting married. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, she had a fountain pen, and I thought it was neat. Everybody thought it was stupid, and it was like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, she's like promoting a hobby that people didn't get into, and then it goes from there, goes from there, goes from there. That's really neat. And I think with some of this stuff, maybe it's a way for people to embrace guitar a little bit more. Because here's something that's interesting. You would be surprised the amount of people who are guitar YouTube adjacent or directly watch guitar YouTube that don't play. Yeah. I'm talking about like fully immersed. Like, well, you make pickups, but we have done classes, like taught people how to wind pickups.
Mhm.
6 guys are there. Only 2 of them actually play guitar.
I mean, I get that. I made that. I couldn't play
and
that to save my life.
No, and the class you were in, again, I don't want to mention any names, but you were not the only person that didn't play guitar.
I think there was all but 2 of us who didn't play guitar.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when you see this going on, and there are people that are guitar adjacent, I think it could encourage people to play. In fact, we have good friends, probably in the comments tonight, who didn't play a few months ago, didn't play last year. And just because of being around it through YouTube and whatever, now they play. In fact, one of them I know has one of our Texas Toast collaboration guitars. Like, I think that's really, really cool. Like, and so, and that wasn't an inexpensive guitar. That was a $3,000 guitar,
I remember when he bought that.
Yeah. And so I think the other thing I think is really neat about it is that some of these guys that are doing this, because they're using Asian factories, because it's not all bad, they're using Asian factories, and they are.
I mean, if you use Asian factories to like start your hobby.
Well, what I'm saying is they're creating a guitar that is actually affordable for beginners.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. If the
your
guitar's
toe in the water and go, then heck yeah, do it. Like,
yeah, what we do is maybe on a little different. I don't want to say different level because that's okay. Tier is a good.
It's the same word. No, I don't. Like
No. It's kind of the same thing in pocket knives. You have your your $50 to $150 tier of pocket knives, and you have your 150.
Nephew at Walmart to
Yeah. And there's because it's based on the level of involvement and as much of an enthusiast as you are about it, right? I would say our guitars are more enthusiast instruments than like a beginner kind of thing. And so, not that a beginner can't do it, but I think it just our stuff kind of caters more to the enthusiast. And so what these guys like what the Samurai dude's doing is he's creating something that is a little more accessible, and I think that's neat. The only caution I give people is just know what you're getting into when you purchase one, because the support for it might not be there like you think. So just
said he built 2 guitars at Texas Toast before he started lessons.
So that's so rad. In fact, I think I met him in person before he actually ever played guitar. I think he was at his first or second class when I actually met him in person.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And maybe he didn't even play guitar then. That's really cool, man.
Dr. Tim says most people that have heard me play say that I don't play guitar.
Same.
That's funny.
Why should I trust you about guitar tone? You can't even play. I get that a lot.
That's probably some like 12-year-old in a basement.
Yeah, no worries. We don't care about that.
What do you call them? Incels?
Mm-hmm.
Infidels.
No, incels. Dang. Wow.
Okay, we got to get back on track here.
Let's offend everybody in one night.
That's a Jeff Dunham reference. I was being funny.
Oh, it is a Jeff Dunham reference. That's right.
If you don't have a sense of humor, that's not my problem.
I kill
There was somebody that just got arrested for that. Don't say that.
No,
too
I know,
loud.
I know. you. Yeah, we're not in England.
That wasn't England.
Oh, that's true. That was here.
That was like 10 minutes down the road.
That's right. Yeah.
Ricky DeLeo says, I need a 68 SG. Mine got stolen 25 years ago, and I've never been the same. P90s from a 68 SG. Got anything like that? P90s, my 2011 Junior, not the same.
Did you excuse me? Did you email me about this? I am very proud of our P90s for the late 50s, early 60s tone that they have. They're based on a 56 Junior. No mud. They're not super woofy or thick. I mean, they sound awesome, but they don't, P90s, especially in the bridge position, can be a little woolly and be a little sort of just kind of flat and muddy sounding. Ours are not like that. I'm sure there's some other people in the comments, because that's probably one of our most popular pickups.
They have been.
They've been chiming in and giving him their input.
Still, acknowledge his.
No, thank you. I always like to make sure that everybody else in the comments chimes in on those kind of things, because I want you to hear it from them, And yeah, actually, you can go to the website and we have reviews now, which is pretty cool. So you can read actual reviews. People share pictures and all kinds of stuff too. So yeah. And actually, our P90s, I think, are probably our most reviewed product.
This one?
Yep.
Did it do it?
Yep.
Did. Doc Stiltonen says the opera guitars are $12.99. For that money, I'd buy a level 1 Challenger.
Okay, so $12.99 is a good. Yes, I would too, because USA made and very, very cool, and service after the sale and all the things we just talked about. $12.99 is a good price though. And that would, okay, so that would make sense, because you should be able to buy a Cortec import for about $850 or $900, and then you put the artist premium on top of that, which is basically what that is. And then you end up at the $12.99. Because here's the thing. The MOQ, the minimum order quantity, is probably let's say you have to order. Did he say 100 guitars? I think, did he build 100? So if he ordered 100 guitars, then that's going to give him X amount off of, price, right? So let's say we will build 100 guitars and they will cost you $800 or $900 a piece. 30%, 40%. So he's probably paying 13. He's probably paying somewhere in the neighborhood of $600 to $700 for those guitars. Okay. And then he's selling them for 13. Probably that's what my guess would be, is high 40s gross profit on that to make that work. So for the business model. So that's at 100. Now, if he were to spend, if he were to buy or order, 500, then does that mean, could he get those guitars now for, $450 instead of $600, and now sell them for $1,000 instead of $12.99? And so that's what happens, is the higher quantities that you buy in, the cheaper they get to a point, but then also the margin starts to tighten up. So somebody like Squire, they're gonna spend, for a $600 Squire, they're gonna spend it's gonna be about, let's see, 40% for dealer markup. So they're probably gonna spend somewhere in the neighborhood of $250 to $300 for like a classic vibe, and that guitar is going to sell in the store for $550, and Fender really only makes about $100 on that guitar. which it's pretty close to that from what I've talked to folks that do that stuff. So there's not actually a lot of margin in them unless you buy lots of guitars. And so that $1,300 actually makes a lot of sense, really, for that guitar. But just understand that you're just getting an Indonesian guitar. Cortec's good, though. Cortec makes a good guitar. But you're going to get an Indonesian guitar and you're going to spend $1,300 for it because there's this cost built in because of the low quantity, because of, the Artists Association, all that stuff. Yeah. Just kind of think about that on the business side when you're figuring all that out. Is this guitar going to be worth it to me? And if it's cool, and if you like it, and if you like him, this is something I think about too. Nobody's going to buy our stuff if they don't like us. So, that's a thing. If the reason I support a lot of the businesses I support is because I like the people. And so if you are connected with a certain YouTuber and you really care about that person and you love what they do and you really believe in what they do, then buy their stuff and support them for sure. I ask the same about our stuff. So, and I do it for others. I think it's really important. That's one of the reasons why we support Texas Toast so much, because I really like them. Yeah. So those are all kind of factors that play into this. It's really good. He's finally calming down.
Okay. So this guy's asked a bunch of questions and don't want him to lose.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Yak Fishin says, Dylan, what P90s are good for rock blues tone? People have chimed in the comments for him, but I'm still.
Our P90s, just get them. There's only one. There can only be one Highlander, and that's it. Just get it.
And then he asked in the comments if we did wiring kits. I told him we did wiring kits. He says he wants to try a CV telly.
Oh, yeah, classic vibe telly. So we have drop-in kits for wiring for all that. Yep.
I'm just letting you know. He said he was new to the channel and he keeps asking these questions, and I'm like,
no. Yeah, let's lightning round him through. So he this is what we're here for on Thursdays. So yeah, I want to support you, buddy.
Okay. So
this dog bed is not getting any fluffier, but he is trying.
Ricky DeLeo says steel dobro versus non-steel dobro. Which one is better?
I would get a real one if it was me. Like I'd try to find some kind of like an old National or something. Yeah. Get something cool. Those are neat. But get a cool one if you're going to do it.
Curtis Chavez says, Dylan, am I tripping, or did you say that you were creating a new telly set of pickups?
We already did. It's called the Widowmaker, and it is out, and it is really good, and people are loving it. Again,
I like making them. Those are fun to make.
Yeah. And FYI, probably in this week's email, we will announce some new acrylic colors because we just tested acrylic colors for the Widowmakers because we'd only been doing the acrylic stuff.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
Those are fun.
For the telly, for the regular telly pickups, and so we did some tests with that this week, and they came out really nice. So we're probably going to release some acrylic colors for the Widowmaker stuff too.
Curtis Chavez says, Dylan, do you know if the Texas Toast Hammer tributes are available with P90s?
They are not, but we can put our
said humbuckers only.
Yeah, we can put our humbucker size P90s in it, and you'll get there, and it will be awesome. And we can do really neat stuff with those pickups, like look wise and stuff too.
Dastardly Dave said, I use the Widowmaker in my contest guitar. It sounds killer.
Oh, cool.
Vinny said, Dylan, is the black nickel option available without holes for pole pieces? Just a full cover for slant sixes.
Sure.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we could do it. Absolutely. Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can get them. Yep, I can get them.
This isn't a question, but Weldy McWalderson said, good evening, folks. Just wanted to say that guitar Brianna made looks killer. Texas Toast Guitar should make that a standard model.
We are making it a standard model, and you
have to sell this one first.
That's right. So that one needs to go away. But you also can pre-order. You can go on the website right now and order one. And they're available in 4 colors. A traditional sunburst for all you folks who like traditional sunbursty kind of stuff. The black burst, a forest green burst, which is really going to be sick, and Blackalicious or inner. I call it Blackalicious. It's intergalactic. It's that black metallic. They call it intergalactic, but I always call it Blackalicious. Because for the longest time, I could never.
I've never heard you say that word, and I wasn't prepared for that.
I could never remember. I could never remember intergalactic, so I always just call it Blackalicious. I'm probably just gonna change the name on our website. That's what it's just gonna be called. And then next week, the Valkyrie humbuckers are going to be available on the website too. So, and just so you know, when you see this Valkyrie line of stuff, okay, this was her idea, and
Yeah, I got an engraved cup and everything.
she gets, she obviously she works for me. She gets a paycheck every week. But she gets a little more when that stuff, because that's her idea. So if you want to support what she's doing, buy that stuff. She will appreciate it.
I will. Yeah. Appreciate that guitar too.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Yeah, because
that one,
because all of the proceeds from that are hers. I'm not keeping any of that money. So, yeah. So. Just so you know, if you're kind of tossing around,
hello.
If you're kind of tossing around the idea of buying that guitar, I don't know if that'll tip you over the edge or not. But she's getting all the money. I'm not keeping any of it.
She likes expensive trips and tattoos. We would appreciate it.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. There you go. What else we got?
I mean, in all fairness, like we tell them everything else, like. Like taking trips and getting stabbed with little bit needles. That's.
Are we caught up?
Oh, almost. Dan Andreda said, Dylan, would you post a pic of your entry? Wait, no, that's not you. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I think that was for Dastardly Dave. Could you post a pic of your entry on the text? Yeah, that's not you.
Yeah. And actually, if you have participated in any of that stuff and built your own stuff, put it in the Facebook group too. In the DylanTalksTone Facebook.
I like looking at those.
We would love to see it. Yeah. We added Leslie to Patreon. We added Brianna to Patreon. We added both of them to the
I think we were both already in the insiders.
In the insiders group. Yeah, so. Just so everybody we want everybody to kind of be a part of it and see everything, and especially now that Brianna's doing so much work. Hey, bud.
Hi, Stinkabut. I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. With your dopey ears.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we got a lot of work going right now, and we're building a lot of stuff, building a lot of loaded pick cards. But I think it might be tomorrow or probably Monday. I'm building a Stevie Ray Vaughan specific pick guard, which has crazy pickups and stuff. So I'll probably make a video about it because they're really wild. Because they're shielded and they have it's a hole. That's why I told you not to solder the leads on those pickups, the ones that were sitting over here.
Threes?
Yeah, so there's a weird thing about the Stevie Ray stuff.
I know there was 2 and then 1.
Yeah, so the separate one is actually weaker. That's the bridge pickup. Normally, common understanding is that you would have like a hotter bridge pickup than the rest, but Stevie Ray's was actually the opposite. He had a hotter neck pickup and a not as hot bridge pickup, so we wound it that way.
It was weird, making myself think
oh, wait a minute, this is less. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. And so, so Brianna actually made those the other day, and then the other thing that they do, he does weird, is, we put the wires in backwards.
Yeah, that was weird.
No. Instead of I haven't done it yet. So instead of going,
about the ones that I made to pair with it.
Oh, right. So instead of going in from the top and then having the wires come out the bottom and then putting them, you go the other way so that the wire goes up. The long wire goes up so that you can wrap the coil with foil, some copper foil, and then you solder the ground to the side of the coil. It's really weird. I'll show you when we do it.
That's okay.
Yeah. And it's to make them quieter, but it does change the sound of them. It's definitely an interesting thing. Yeah.
Tazzy Tim, he says, I think I put too much on that page. No, you don't. It's my favorite. I sit there and I read it all the time.
No, and Tazzy Tim's got a lot of neat projects going. In fact, I think he's building a guitar for next year's contest.
I love looking at that stuff.
Yeah, when people post pictures and little sound clips and stuff,
They get excited.
it's really fun. It's really fun. And I wish more people would, to be honest with you. I wish more people would post pictures of their builds and, when they install pickups and when they do, like, I think it's great. Because I want everybody to hear from other people. I mean, I like my stuff, obviously, but when you all talk about it, I think it
helps.
Yeah, it's much more helpful if you all talk about it.
Yak Fishing says, Dylan, I collect 1952 Esquires. They have to be all original for me to buy them. I'm wanting to build an Esquire that I can comfortably take out of the house. Can you do pickups like those or close to it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Waldy McWalderson said, please make the SRV video.
I will.
What is that? Oh. What is it?
Zaba's been walking around with an acorn nut in his mouth, and I don't know where it came from.
Let me see. I don't know.
He never.
Probably the end of the bar.
It's a little acorn nut. He never swallows anything. He just walks around with his mouth. Zaba, hey, buddy.
We gotta do his nails, man.
Yeah.
He weighs as much as me.
Yep.
Hans Holmes said, what's the difference between Gretsch breaker pickups and Filtertronics?
What's the first words?
Gretsch breaker? What's the difference between the two?
I think those are actually just regular humbuckers. Let me look real quick, because to be honest with you, I am not a good source. Zaba.
He's fine. As long as it's not on my shoulder, I don't care.
Gretsch breaker. So, okay, so those are regular humbuckers. They're just humbuckers. They're not Filtertrons. They look like it, but they're not. And some of them have a P90 in them, which would be cool, obviously, because P90s rule.
They're fun to make.
That's my favorite pickup to build, actually.
Those are fun. I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm. They take longer because there's way more winds and stuff, but they're my favorite to assemble too. I don't know why. I really like making them, and I love playing them. It's my favorite pickup.
Dr. Tim says that almost looked like you found the ear stud back that I just dropped. He wears earrings?
Oh, yep. Actually, I think I knew that. Dr. Tim has one of our other Texas Toast collaboration guitars, the gold one.
Yeah, Christian says, okay, young lady, let's see the tat you got going on there. What tat? That doesn't narrow anything down.
No, that doesn't narrow anything down.
Pick a number.
Yeah. Pick a number, pick a body part, pick a limb. Doesn't really narrow anything down.
That tattoo. I got nothing.
Yeah, which one? What else you got?
Off-topic joke that Curtis sent, and that's the only newest thing I got.
Okay. What else is going on around here guitar-wise before we get into off-topic hour? I've been playing a bunch.
You haven't been playing a lot. I will say.
Hang on. We got time.
For what? What are we doing? Oh. Forearm. Where? What arm? I don't know.
Yeah, she has two, and they're both full. This guitar is, I'm telling you, if you've been thinking about getting something, I cannot tell you how cool this is.
Of the evening?
I had a little bit of Blanton's left, and so I'm just finishing that up. And it's kind of ice cube melted, watered down now, and but it's okay. This thing is really cool, man. I think one of the things people might be, how do you want to say, afraid of is like, this
girl
is
built it.
Well, not even just a girl, but like, this is your first guitar. Like, does it look like? No. This guitar is as perfect as anything you get anywhere. It is that perfect. It is, the fretwork is perfect. The finish is perfect. Everything. I mean, it is, if you're looking for reasons to not buy it, you won't find them. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Because when you work with Texas Toast on stuff, even if you're doing the building like she was, they don't let you leave with something that's screwed up. You know, they just don't do that. And I have to say, after being there and watching her with this all week, besides like some portions of the binding being difficult, you didn't have anything that was like a screw up that they had to fix. You got it all right the first time. You know, sometimes like there was a couple guys there that were like, I'm not familiar with this, and they might have maybe gone too far or had to like fix a little mistake, and in the end you could tell that they were like, oh, I had this little mistake and I had to fix it, even if you couldn't even see it. That was not the case with this guitar. There were no like, oops, I have to paint over this, or oops, there's none of that. This thing is
Tazzy Tim wants
legit.
some more details on your Widowmakers.
Okay. Well, they are,
I was going to give it back.
thank you. They are quarter-inch. They're quarter-inch magnets instead of 187. They are the magnets are shorter though. Instead of being 650 thousandths, they're 600 thousandths tall. They are I can't remember what the resistance is. They're the same wind count as a regular flat 6, which we don't talk about. We don't talk about wind counts on the internet, but they're the same wind count as the flat 6, but it's 43 gauge wire instead of 42 on the bridge pickup. And the magnets are thicker, yeah. So it's a completely different pickup, even though it's exactly the same footprint and everything. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're awesome. And they're hotter and darker, but not, they still have, if they didn't have good clarity and good dynamic range, I wouldn't sell them, because that's like a thing I kind of have to have with all of our stuff. But no, they're awesome. And then we figured out how to put acrylic tops on them so that they can be cool looking. I'm making a set right now that is going to be like a black pearloid swirl humbucker with a black pearl Widowmaker bridge pickup. So it's going to be pretty neat. They still have a base plate, steel base plate on the bottom, a copper plated steel base plate on the bottom, just like a regular Telecaster pickup. They mount exactly the same way. The base plate size and the top flatwork size are exactly the same. Just the magnet diameter changes. That's the only thing. What else you got?
People talking about bourbon and whiskey. And then I've got Curtis says, me and my Mr. Miyagi voice, you beginner luck.
I mean,
I don't
it wasn't luck.
That was luck. That
No.
was a pain in my butt.
It wasn't luck.
I smelled like sawdust for a week.
It was not luck. It was definitely having good teaching and oversight and help, and no, it was not luck. It was really, really good. Yeah,
I would do it again.
Yeah, I think.
And wear a ball cap, but I'd do it again.
A ball cap. I think me and you should build a guitar for that their guitar building contest next year.
The Telly one?
Mm-hmm.
That Doc was telling me about?
Mm-hmm. I have some ideas. So it's going to be a Telecaster, but I have some ideas. I would like to do something different
What
building materials and different, I don't know. And obviously we have a laser, so I'd make it crazy. Yeah. I think there could be some really neat.
I need to text Matt.
Why?
Because we have a laser.
Yeah.
And I've made a guitar with the laser.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hi, Stinker. Hi, buddy.
We won't win.
I don't care about that.
Because I'm not going to make a neck. I'm going to buy a neck.
Well, I can make it.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to go out there because we don't have the tools here to do it. What I'm saying is,
Darn.
I know. What I'm saying is, I would probably, we probably wouldn't win just based on the fact that we didn't build it from scratch like all these guys.
I just want to do it and hang out with people.
Exactly. That's kind of what I think too.
Like half of the people there are people we.
And I also wouldn't expect to win because like a lot of our pickups are in their builds and stuff. Yeah. So I wouldn't, and we're actually sponsoring it with a prize and stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily expect to win, but I still want to do it. I think it'd be fun.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe
we just go.
If you don't want to go, I'll go.
No, I want to go.
Me and my dog will go.
I want to go. I think I have an idea. I think I have
It can be the Texas Toast Shop dog.
Yeah, I think I want to go. If they would lay on the floor, I would be happy with it.
Bandit did good when he was at the shop.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, he wandered around. He likes Chris.
That's funny.
Chris tripped trying
Does
to
Chris like him?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There was somebody's toolbox that apparently is like known to bring snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And Bandit kept like trying to get in the drawer because it smelled like Slim Jims. He's like, "Can you have a Slim Jim?" I'm like, "You are not giving my dog a Slim Jim. We have to ride in the car for 6 hours with him." Like,
yeah, no, that's not a good idea.
No.
What else you got over there?
Nada.
All right.
Apparently, what was it? Yak Fishing
Mm-hmm.
says he has a special bottle from Jack Daniels that he can stop by and get it filled for free for life. He's had it for 30 plus years.
Oh, wow.
I want to see the bottle. I just want to know, like, does it look like a regular bottle?
Yeah.
Or does it look like a different bottle? Like, why? And how do they know to refill that one?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I want to know.
It's like a mug club only with a Jack Daniels bottle. That's pretty cool.
Doc Sultanen says, I think you should definitely do the contest and you'd have as much a chance of winning as anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I wouldn't expect to, but I think it'd be fun. I think it would be fun to do it. I was going to do it the first year and then ended up having, obviously not been able to do it, but yeah, that'd be awesome.
Is that what they were trying to get me to do when I left?
Mm-hmm. Was enter that. Yeah. No, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. We should do it.
What's Genesis?
What is that?
Yak Fishing says, I'm stuck on Genesis myself. Is that a bourbon? Or a whiskey? What is it?
The first book of the Bible. You can't make it past the first chapter.
I mean, maybe.
I'm kidding.
But I don't.
It's a band. It's a band with Phil Collins. Maybe. I don't know.
Zeba.
Dude, you are killing me with that bone.
He's just playing. He's fine. Stu Crombie says he likes Jack Daniels, but he doesn't allow himself to drink it.
That's funny.
What is Genesis? I need to know.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's go ahead.
Google it.
Let's go ahead and put up, since we're talking about scotch and stuff. Let's go ahead and put up the off-topic hour thing. What is that question right there that just came in?
It's not a question. It says, you can do your thing.
Go ahead.
It says, it looks like the I Dream of Jeannie bottle, Dylan. It's a captain's bottle with a special number. The number is registered to my name.
Oh, interesting. So the bottle has a serial number. That's neat.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay, you did the thing.
Okay, so
Explain the rules.
Off-topic hour. So off-topic hour is you get to ask any question off-topic that you want. We'll probably answer it. No religion, no politics. If you have a guitar question after 9 o'clock, it has to be in a super chat. We will ignore guitar questions that are not in super chats after 9 o'clock. The idea is just to get to know you, hang out, just be friends. Like, it's important.
It's
So,
a bourbon.
oh, okay.
I Googled it.
Okay. Cool.
I felt bad because I was like, I feel like I should know what that is. No, I don't. I
No?
don't even recognize the bottle.
Oh, really? Mm. Well,
Refillable Jack Daniels bottle would have been cool at my bar, though.
yeah.
That'd have been so convenient. But I didn't need it at, like, the soda machine.
The soda machine. There's one off-topic question over here at the bottom.
That's not it. That's not what I wanted. When is Zeba going to have puppies?
Well, Zaba's a boy, so he actually can't have puppies. And I'm probably gonna fix him.
He's got like 6 more months left, I think.
He is. I'm not gonna fix him until he's probably just about 2. So we're probably actually gonna wait about another year. One of the bigger problems with big dogs, Tim probably will weigh in on this, is if you fix them too soon, they don't have the hormones necessary to finish their bone density and growth and plates and all that. So I want him to make sure his hips are good when he gets older. So I'm going to leave him intact for a little bit longer. And then we'll get him fixed.
He was talking about beer. He was trying to say Guinness.
Oh. Okay.
I got nothing. I don't like Guinness.
Me either.
Beer is not really my thing, though, anyway.
Yeah. I like some beer. I like beer with Mexican food.
I like old man beer.
Like what?
The same beer I've drank my whole life.
Oh, yeah. I like lawn mowing beer.
That's kind of what... No, mine is like... Sit by fire beer.
Yeah. I get that. Sit by the fire.
That's what mine is.
I get that.
Pool. Play
Or
pool beer.
Oh, yeah.
Not buy the pool beer. That's not what my beer is. Mine is like play pool
Play
beer.
by... No, I'm a mojito by the pool person. Man, me and Mom one time went on this vacation. We went to Dominican Republic. It was like before they were killing everyone. And
We have a super chat.
okay, go ahead. Yep.
John Owen 20 can't play any Roddy.
Mm-hmm.
Says, what do you think about a Johnny Marr Fender Jaguar? What do you think about the 24-inch scale?
I think they're neat. I think they're a neat guitar, and Johnny Marr is a bad guitar player. Like, really sick.
Okay, I gotta know. Stu Crombie says dogger means something different in his country. I need to know what that is.
Don't
Why?
ask.
Okay.
It's different. It's not. Yeah. Probably. It's probably too PG-13 for our.
Oh. Then I don't want to know.
So we went to Dominican Republic on this vacation, and we were staying. I think it was at the Hard Rock Hotel there in Dominican Republic.
Is that the place we went with the monkeys? Like
That's when we went. Yeah, and we had pictures with the muggies on the beach.
Did you answer that question?
What was I gonna say now about that?
You're talking about mojitos.
Oh yeah, and they had the pool. They had this pool with a swim up bar, and of course it was all inclusive resort that you could drink as much as you want.
That's cool.
And the pool had like arm rests and like a seat on the side, and you could like swim up to it. And the bartender would come over and like bring you food and mojito. I drank mojitos all week.
That's awesome. Yeah. Doc Siltonen says, no, do not ask.
Yes, that is correct.
Yak Fission's like, old man beer? Schiltz? No.
Schlitz.
Whatever.
My dad used to drink that. Speaking
Really?
of old man, yeah. My dad's old though.
No,
so.
it's not that. It's not. It's a little more south.
A little more south. Yeah, Schlitz is very Wisconsin, so that makes sense for my dad.
Tazzy Tim says, after a hot day on the beach, a cold shower beer is the best.
Dude, for real. When you're
I
camping,
used to do that all the time.
heck yeah,
Like,
I
come
still
off
do
a
it.
night shift. I want to take a nap. I'm drinking a beer in the shower.
I still do it. I will cut the grass and bring up and take a shower afterwards and have a beer in the shower when you're hot. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a great way to go.
Curtis Chavez says, I've heard that Irish made Guinness is better than American Guinness. Anyone know for certain?
I don't.
Mother. Milwaukee's, but no.
Milwaukee's best. My dad used to drink that too.
No.
Yeah.
I tried that on, I think Charles had that.
When I was college age, we used to have this dorm fridge. And you could take all the shelves of it out.
They're all trying to figure out what I'm talking about. It's great.
They won't guess. Yeah, don't tell them.
I'm not going to no.
Unless somebody
won't
actually
guess.
guesses it.
Stu said-
Hang on. Oh, yeah.
They won't guess. Like,
Okay.
It's just their
Okay.
mind.
Yeah. Unless somebody just read your lips.
I doubt it. Somebody said Pabst Light. Somebody said Hams.
Okay. Oh, hams. Oh, my God. Okay, so PBR, really cold.
Yeah, like on ice all day.
That's lawn mowing beer.
It's not my favorite. Like, I've never had it like the way you're supposed to have it, so it's not my favorite. But I understand the appeal of it.
So the other thing,
I've had it in a bar.
my
but it's
friend
not-
Seth taught me this thing, and we used to drink it all the time in the summer, where you take orange juice and you pour it about 2/3 of the glass full of orange juice, and then you pour really cold PBR on the top.
Oh, I bet that's good.
It's really good. Yeah.
He said, "What state are y'all in?" Georgia.
Yep.
Dr. 10 said Pat's Blue Ribbon is the country brew. I just love it.
It is the
Somebody's
bomb.
Asking about Busch Light.
Ugh.
Now, I did. The apple is good. If you
No.
drink like no.
No.
If you drink
No.
like 2 of them and they're really cold, they're good.
No.
Only 2.
No.
The lime one was good. They have a lime one that was
No.
good. Well, you don't have to like it.
Flavored beers are dumb. They're just dumb. Alex brought some.
Alex, our Alex?
Our Alex
Uh-huh.
brought some flavored Corona to poker a couple weeks
No,
ago,
I know what that is.
and we threw it
That's
away.
god-awful.
and we
Because
threw it
had
away.
that at my bar.
Oh, yeah,
I
you-
could not get rid of it.
Yeah.
Taste.
That's right. You were here. Yeah, we threw it away. It was gross.
Billy Beer? What's Billy Beer?
I don't know what that is either.
Shepherd named Double Stout is my drop. Tazzy Tim said that.
Now, I'd be interested in like small.
What's East Cobb?
I've never heard of that. I would be interested in like small breweries in Australia. That would be cool. Because I
That
don't.
brewery I went to in Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
their stuff was really good.
Was it?
Like they only had stuff that they brewed at that restaurant. It
Mhm.
was really good.
Was it?
I had cider, but I mean it was good.
Hmm.
Old Milwaukee.
Yeah. See, that was my dad's stuff. Schlitz and Old Milwaukee, man.
That's what everybody's talking about is Old Milwaukee.
Oh, that stuff's nasty. No, so what I was about to say is when I was college age and broke,
Mm-hmm.
we had a dorm fridge, and if you took all the shelves out, you could go to the Rite Aid and get Ice House
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. for $5.49 a 12-pack, and you could put 4 12-packs in that fridge if you took all the shelves and food out.
Mm.
So that's what we did.
Mickey's Big Mouth?
We just talked about this the other night.
Who did?
Me and you. We were talking about something because it came up on some show. Mickey's Big Mouth was
You're right. We did. I remember now.
that's
Okay.
it's a glass bottle with a really big top on it.
Yeah, I remember.
We used to. So do you?
Natty. Ugh. Sorry. No, not that.
So do you remember? You all, not her. In the in Wayne's World, where they would go to the end of the runway and lay on the hood of their car and watch the airplanes. I have friends in Chicago, and we used to go to the end of the runway. I was probably at Midway in Chicago and sit out there probably before I was old enough. I say probably before I was old enough. With Mickey's Big Mouth laying on the hood, watching planes take off. That was like a real thing. I remember seeing Wayne's World like years later and being like, yeah, I've actually done that.
They're talking about Billy Beer now.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
It's apparently President Carter's brother's bill
Oh, really?
beer.
Yeah, we're from Georgia. You'd think we would know that. Because
I think he's talking about Cobb County. Yes.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
y'all know East Cobb? I'm like Cobb County? Like, I can't pick up accents here. I need a little.
Yeah. Okay. Well, duh, because yeah, we're not
Okay.
close to there, but we're not far from there. Yeah. That's funny.
I love that they're all talking about beer now.
That is pretty funny.
This is fun. This is my kind of conversation.
That's pretty funny. What else is going on in there? That's it.
Stu's talking about Beavis and Butthead.
Yep. I
I
remember.
wasn't allowed to watch that show.
So I remember when Beavis and Butthead was just a show that was there usually like 2 episodes in a row at like 10 or 11 o'clock on MTV or something. It like before
watched it
it was, yeah, I remember about that time watching it.
Yeah, because like y'all don't even know Cobb. Roll on the floor, laugh my butt off.
Yeah, man. I just don't. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. I
mean, we know Cobb County. We drive through it all the time, but
It's not somebody I'm like, oh yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
we don't. Yeah, we're not like, oh, sweet, Cobb County.
Every time I see it on somebody's car, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because what's in Cobb County? That's isn't that?
Ooh, he said, what's your favorite tequila? Tazzy Tim did.
Oh, Avion
Reposado.
Avion Reposado. Yep. Let me see what is in Cobb County because actually I think I go there quite a bit.
Doc Silton says you should go to the Guinness Academy in Dublin and get your pouring certification. Fun experience. I mean, I can pour beer.
She can pour a beer. Oh, you know what's in Cobb County?
What?
Blade Show.
Okay.
And
I've never been to Blade Show with you. So.
Adventure Outdoors. Because Smyrna is Cobb County.
Let me see. What?
Smyrna. Adventure Outdoors, the humongous gun store
Oh,
with the
I drive through Cobb County.
with the huge long gun counter. That's I probably bought 3 guns there.
Oh, I do remember going to that.
Yeah, I probably bought 3 or 4 guns there.
Because that's where Mom got inspiration for one of her things.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's Cobb County. So yeah, we have, and Kennesaw is there, and Marietta, and
Yeah, because a ton of famous guitar players live here.
oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like famous by their means or famous?
No. Famous.
Talking trash, man.
Yeah, famous. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I thought I knew that, and I thought we'd been there.
Yak Fishing says, Dylan, do you remember the Young Ones?
Yeah, but I don't. That was not a thing for me, so I don't. It was a show. Yeah, I don't have a connection to it. Like it's not something I know what it is. What's it?
That's what we got right now. I'm having fun. Rick Beatos in Georgia?
Rick Beato. Yeah, he's in Georgia.
Stu asked that question.
Yeah, he's in Georgia. Rhett Scholl is in Georgia still, I think. Who else is in Georgia? Another YouTube channel is over in Atlanta is
This is neat. Dog Dr. Tim says, Jesus Lord, hold on. My dad loved laying in the grass berm at the end of the runway on Knoxville Airport and watch the World War II birds take off for the Army Air Guard training.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Man, there's a YouTube channel over there that's pretty good.
Stu says Rhett Scholes is in Georgia.
Yeah, he is.
Curtis Chavez says, who else remembers that Simpson started out on the Tracy Chapman show and Bart was actually featured more prominently than Homer? If you do, your knee probably hurts right now.
No, yeah. YouTube channel.
Tazzy Tim says, a Guinness head needs a shamrock in it. I do not think grass belongs in a drink.
Agreed. Well, unless it's a mojito.
That's not grass, that's mint.
That's true.
Dan Andrade, I mess his name up every time. Says, Dan, do you know Liam Nelson? I'm guessing Neeson drove forklift at Guinness.
Liam Neeson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Neeson?
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
Liam Neeson is the guy that his daughter always gets kidnapped in every movie.
That's Nelson.
Neeson. Liam Neeson. That's his name.
Who's Nelson?
Nelson is the two blonde guys that sing Before You Were Born. Ricky Nelson's sons, they're blonde and they're twins.
I don't know who either one of those people are.
I'm just telling you. That's before
Steve
you.
Sterlacki is in Georgia?
No, Steve Sterlacci is not in Georgia. He is in New York.
Yak Fishing says, you wouldn't believe what I've seen after hours in Kennesaw.
I don't even want to know.
Like State University?
I have a friend whose son goes to Sabo's kid is in Kennesaw.
I think I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Their daughter just went to college too, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. We're getting old. Children's are going to college and stuff.
I'm not old.
Yeah, but you're not going to college, which is just fine.
Nope. I'm just helping you.
I just need you to make pickups. That's all. And solder. And run the laser. Ran the laser all day today. We did a huge order for
This smells like smoke.
yeah, I know my
Slate dust and smoke.
slate dust all over my computer. I had to like wipe it all off. So, we don't just do guitar stuff with the laser. We do all kinds of other stuff since we're talking off topic hour. So if y'all ever need like anything branded for any of your businesses or anything, we did a bunch of coasters. We like ton of coasters today.
And we did so much.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was good.
Stu Crombie says, Dylan and Brianna, I heard if someone gets mentioned on YouTube, they know about it. Is that true?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's people that talk about Dad all the time, and I don't see us getting a cut about it. So
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure people talk about
a
it.
shamrock engraved in the head of the beer. I knew that.
Oh,
I know what he's talking about now that he
Yeah,
says
yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I was definitely thinking like pluck in the drink.
No, yeah, I know what he's talking about too.
Oops.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk about engraving a pocket knife. So I bought.
He started talking about Amazon after.
Oh no, I have a pocket knife in stock, ready to engrave. It is very cool, and I think we charged with engraving and everything $50 for this pocket knife. It's a D2 Tonto blade. It has canvas micarta handles. It's a very nice pocket knife. It's Chinese, but it's very, very nice. I shopped and shopped and shopped because I was like, I want something that I would carry. You know what I mean? If I'm going to engrave it, if that makes sense. And so, and it's a very engravable knife too. It's got a lot of space for doing neat stuff. But it's a really nice blade. It's a really nice knife. The action is very good. It's a liner lock. It's very good. So, yeah, I have it in stock. We just need to get a design from you, and I think they're about $50 when it's done. Yeah.
Apparently, somebody's dating Pamela Anderson.
Isn't she old? She's real old now.
Yeah, she was old when I was like 12 and figured out who Eminem was, and she was in his music video. Like,
oh wow, that's funny.
Like, I can remember sitting at Nana T's computer listening to "We Made You," and then getting in trouble later because Lydia knew all the words to it.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
The only reason I know who Pamela Anderson is
it's because she was in that video.
That's how that song started. Is
with her in that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's funny.
That's like funny. I thought I had something, and then I was like, "Oh, this is."
Yeah.
Then Mom's like, "Let's watch 8 Mile again." And I'm like, "This is not a me thing." Like,
yeah. That's definitely before you.
My Pantera song.
Oh my God, I'll never forget that. Brianna comes to me one day and she's like,
I was like 11.
No, you were older than that.
I was not old. I was not very old.
You were older than that. You were probably 14 or 15.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And you're like, dude, this new band. I love this new band. And she's like, you're going to love this. You have to listen to this song. And she's like, puts it on in the car and it's Cowboys from Hell. And I'm like, This is Pantera. This song is off the Far Beyond Driven record, and I saw them in concert when the Far Beyond Driven record came out, and I was 18, I think, when that album came out.
I was proud of myself.
Yeah. This new band, Pantera.
I hurt my own feelings like the same week when I figured out how old Corey Taylor was.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
I figured out how old he was, and I was like, well, there goes
He's
that dream.
way older than me.
I love
You know,
Corey
it's
Taylor.
funny. Like, I've been thinking about that lately because we've been watching some more music stuff on YouTube and stuff, and like watching some rig rundowns and stuff. And they had, I just realized the other day that System of a Down is back together. And we watched that document, you know, that rig rundown and stuff. And I'm like, these guys are so freaking old, man. They're so old. And I don't know. And I'm old though. So, you know, I guess that's what happens.
Curtis Chavez says, have you ever broken or lost an expensive knife and had it engraved in your memory?
I have only lost one knife ever out of the many that I have. And
You almost took a toe off today.
yeah, I did. My hatchet fell off the wall. I'm convinced that knife is still somewhere. I cannot understand. It was a ZT, Dmitry Sinkovich, and I cannot understand zero tolerance, and I cannot understand how I would have lost it because I don't lose things usually, except for today. Last week I lost this pen, and apparently it was in the couch. But it's always like that, right? Like I lost this pen last week, and I'm like, dang it, where is this pen? I'm missing a pen because everything has a place. Like all my pocket knives are on the wall right there on a slat wall by brand, and they all go in a spot. And so if there's a hole, like a blank spot, I'm like, that pocket knife needs to be there. Where is it? And so I, you know, and same thing with my pens. I have a place for all of them, and they're all by brand, and you know, probably got 100 of them, but they're all by brand. And this one was missing. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I was like, it must be. Our couch eats everything. Our couch is like a carnivorous animal. So I'm like,
if it's not secure in your pocket, the couch's gonna like take it.
Yeah. So if it's your wallet, if it's a flashlight, if it's a pocket knife,
it's a phone.
If it's a phone, if it's it'll eat an iPad actually.
It's eating mine.
Yeah, it'll eat an iPad. So this couch it's one of those reclining couches. And that's the other thing is you got to be careful because it's one of those like electric motorized reclinery things. Yeah. So if something's in the couch, you got to like check, but be careful so you don't like snap an iPad in half if it's stuck in there. Like it, yeah. So we have this carnivorous couch. Anyway, that's where the pen was. So the fact that I lost this zero tolerance Sinkovich is weird because I don't usually lose stuff like that. I don't know why. And I'm convinced that it's somewhere, but we've moved twice since then. And so I think it's probably gone. But anyway.
Dog Doctor Tim says his daughter came home from school one day and was pissed that her friends didn't know who Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, or Deep Purple are. She just couldn't understand.
That's funny. Yeah, our kids are pretty well-rounded. I mean, you know all of the TikTok songs now.
Who?
You. I mean, you.
What?
I'm just saying, like, between you and Kenzie and Bryson, you all know, or somebody knows, the latest, like, TikTok trend song or whatever, like, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you also are, like, you know, like, every word to every Jim Croce song, too. Or every, like, I know, right? Like, every James Taylor song or, like, every... Yeah, Led Zeppelin stuff, Beatles, like all the things. Oh, yeah. Like really like pretty well rounded on all the things.
When me and Bryson were little, like everybody worked, so we were always with Nana. Like so you play a CCR song, I got you. Like,
oh yeah. No, right. Yeah. No, I always think about that. Like if I ride with you in your car and I'm listening to your phone, I'm like, man, she's got all kind of stuff on here. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And depending on who's in my car, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Doc
'Cause
still. He said, "Too bad the carnivorous couch didn't come in Blackalicious. It would have been too perfect."
oh my word.
That's awesome.
No. The carnivorous couch is brown. I don't actually like that couch very much, but it's funny. We bought that couch for our house, our other house, and then we gave it to my in-laws when we sold everything and went on the road. And then we bought their house and they left it here. So now I have my old couch back.
It was a lot easier to nap on that couch when I was like
Smaller. Is that even possible?
Yeah, it just didn't take me long to get to my peak. Like,
Yeah, it's true. Yep. Well, what?
Dr. Tim says, "Operator, can you help me place this call?"
Oh my
It's a joke,
word!
Rosie.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah. I love that song too. I
I
love
would
that.
get so excited when people would play it on our touch tunes at the bar.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was great. I'd be sitting there. Like, I'd be getting down.
That's funny.
I think they figured out the more music they played that I like, the stronger the drink
That's
got,
right.
because I would just tune out.
That would make
like,
sense. That would make sense. Keep them there longer.
That part wasn't the problem.
Right.
Be like, "Hey guys," and then that was like they'd just sit there all day. I had favorites because some of them would get me French fries. I didn't pay for French fries.
Ooh,
but
French
some people
fries
would
sound
still
good
buy me
right
French
now.
fries.
French fries sound good right now, actually.
Apparently, I'd be in a mood sometimes, and somebody'd order fries. I wouldn't think about it. They're like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Y'all know I can just like."
I've done that. I actually did that for you. Had a bad day, and I'd send you French fries. It's like
You sent me
just.
chicken wings. It's
I
great.
have sent you chicken wings. Well, there you go. Let's
He said, "So sad that Jim died so young."
Yep.
I listened to that today when I was tanning.
Did you really?
Yep, it was in my earbuds. Because I won't listen to that stupid fan.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like you're
In the tanning bed.
like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
So that's what I did. It was great. It's fun until I'm like,
You're like you're supposed to be laying there still and relaxing. You're all jamming out.
I mean, that's definitely how somebody died in Final Destination. But
Oh my god. Wow. That's funny.
somebody else died. But I mean, like, I love those movies. Those movies are so good. I had a marathon while y'all were gone. That's what I did. I sat here by myself and watched Final Destination.
That's pretty
movies.
funny. Well,
Do
I think we should go make French fries or something.
we have potatoes?
I think so.
It's your turn to make French fries. I made French fries last time.
I'm down. You guys, it's been super fun. Thanks for hanging out. You'll have a video tomorrow too. A driving around in the car video,
That's your thing.
like we do on Fridays. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna make a bunch of parts and ship some Quattros and do a bunch of stuff.
We got parts in today, right?
Yeah, we did. We got a big parts order today. We got another big parts order coming tomorrow. So we're gonna.
Doug Sultan says tanning with tattoos. Do you worry about fading? No.
No.
I'll just go get them touched up.
Yep.
Who's Cat Stevens?
Oh yeah, Cat Stevens. Cats in the Cradle.
Who?
You never heard that song, Cats in the Cradle? You've heard it. I'll play it for you afterwards.
Okay. But
Cats in the Cradle and Wild World. Yep. Cool, man.
yeah, I can do or arguing.
About
Autocorrect.
oh.
I think I don't.
Awesome. Well, you guys, this has been fun. Thanks for hanging out, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow in a different video.
Done.
Yep.
Cool. Again?
Yep.